guys, also, what if I told you there might be a chance for another Korea trip this year? Maybe. I told myself... Okay, so anyways, I'll just leak the plans, okay? I'll leak the plans to you guys, because you guys are, like, my dedicated viewers, alright? So since you guys are my dedicated viewers, I'll leak the plans to you, okay? We're going to stay in Brazil a couple more days, right? And I'm going to try for Challenger Brazil. Then I go back to NA, and I'm going to try for Challenger NA. And then after that, I go to EU, right? Around, like, mid-June. Because Hecarim and Norway are hosting like a German like league tournament. That'll be like Fearless Draft, and they asked me if I want to be a part of it, so I said sure. So then it'll be Germany mid-June. And then after that, if I hit Challenger EU over there, then it's like in one like split, I'll have hit Challenger Brazil and EU, right? So then if that happens, then I think I might say fuck it and go back to Korea and try for Challenger Korea as well. Imagine how insane that would be. Challenger 4X in one split. Brazil, NA, EU, and Korea. Literally like all the major regions on all the parts of the globe. You know, like Brazil's like the best southern region. Then NA, the one in like... NA is the one in like the Americas, EU, and then Korea as well. I think that could actually be like insane. Alright, what's up YouTube? So, I've been getting a lot of questions recently asking what the new Hecarim build is for this split. And the reason why is because with the addition of a bunch of new runes, a bunch of new items, all that stuff, people have been like really wondering what's the best way to build Hecarim nowadays. So listen, I think after like 2 days of experimenting that I figured out the right build that you should be doing every single game if you actually want to win. So for starters, what you want to do is you take these runes, right? And you're going to take these runes every single game, okay? Every single game, no matter what, you're going to be running this. So it's Face Rush primary with like normal runes, and then secondary runes as well, Triumph with the new Legend Haste. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get the movement speed shard for the rune set, okay? So the reason why this still feels really good is because getting Legend Haste pretty much makes it so that you're getting like a shit ton of CDR early, right? And what it also does is it makes it so that getting Shojin isn't really a requirement. Because before, the reason why you would always go Shojin is because Shojin would give you a lot of cooldown on your basic abilities, right? But nowadays, since you got like a bunch of ability haste on your basic abilities from the Legend Haste, it actually makes it so that Shojin isn't really necessary. And the reason why that's important is, I'll explain, is because what you actually want to build nowadays is you go Eclipse Rush and then you get Cleaver, right? And the reason why you want to do Eclipse into Cleaver is because your Eclipse, every time you're going to proc it on an enemy, it actually adds a stack of Cleaver. So it's an easy way to like insta-stack your Eclipse on targets, or stack your Cleaver on targets, and it just makes it so your one-shot potential goes a lot higher, right? So that's what I've been doing is like every single game, it's like Eclipse into Cleaver, and then the third item is special. We'll get into that later when we actually like get further into the game though. And the reason why I said you want to take this setup every game is because like a lot of people are probably going to sit there and they're going to be like, yeah, but Dantes, what are you doing to comps up a lot of CC, right? Like imagine you're playing against Rammus, imagine you're playing against like any champs that just have a lot of CC in general. Well, what I've been doing today, and that has actually been feeling really good, is I've been going Cleanse. So if the enemy has like a bunch of CC, the best thing you can do is instead of trying to get tenacity from your like runes or items, since there aren't really that many like good ones that give those anymore, the best thing that you can actually do is get it from your summoner spell. Because like for anyone that doesn't know, there used to actually be like Hecarim metas back in the day where Hecarim didn't actually have to go Ghost, and he would instead be going Ignite, right? And the thing is that Ghost, especially with all the nerfs it's gotten recently, it's kind of like you know what I mean? So I'll do a video soon also showcasing like Cleanse Hecarim. I mean, with the items I have right now, we should be able to just hard one. If you guys saw that smite, no you didn't. it's just a bit sad that actually also see it at the end there, but it's okay. The good news is that even though my clear gets delayed off that, so does Karthus's. Kalisto's hard shoving, so all that I need to do here is go for mid gank and then invade his Raptors. Right, so now we just get a free kill on Kalista. And then the thing is that we know Karthus is going to be clearing top to bot. So we just walk right here and then we take this. So now Karthus is in this weird position where he has to like play split map. And if he plays split map, then I just played towards my Draven Nautilus lane and I win. And if he decides not to play split map, and he instead like blocks his bot side, then he just lost 2 camps for free, right? Just gonna walk in like this though. Okay, it's not the worst. Normally what I would do is I would take like Dragon, but the thing is I feel like it's probably better to play for my tempo here. Because the enemy team comp is one that if I can actually get accelerated versus, I'll just hard stomp. So Dragons aren't really like a huge necessity. Especially not if my team's going to go for like a dive bot play, right? Okay, so Karthus gets the grubs, and now his only play afterwards is to look into my top side or play for his like blue buff. And if he decides to look at my top side, then I'm just going to kill him on it. No. So listen, I lose my Raptors, but he lost his Raptors and Krug, so it's like I still pull out with like a camp advantage. The only shit thing is that he does end up getting the grubs though, so it's not like a camp advantage since he got that. But I have a good idea on how I can like save it. Because the thing is, if I reset right now, I can just path out of base right away to his red. And then if I do that, then I can just kill him right there. But yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing Cleaver second though is because with the buffs that they did to it recently, it's like I wanted to start building it, you know? Because they buffed it from like 25 to 30% shred. The only thing though is that Cleaver always felt kind of bad on Hecarim. And the reason why is because your W and your R are magic damage, right? So what that means is that your Cleaver only ever stacks on your autos or your Q. Right? But the fact that it also stacks on your Eclipse makes it so that's the reason why I like the Eclipse synergy with it a lot. Perfect. If Kalista walks into me, we can look for a free kill. If not, it's a free drag. Just waiting to see. Okay. Yeah, we'll get an easy look on this though. I mean, honestly, dying to Karthus isn't the best, but the good news is he didn't get a shutdown. So now, since the enemy team has a lot of squishes, I'm going to buy an item here, and you guys are going to like what you see. So yes, tier Hecarim can kind of be back. And the reason why I say can kind of be back is because now we're going to get into the rest of the itemization, right? So after you get your Eclipse Cleaver, you can you build Zeeks, right? And the reason why you build Zeeks is because it's one of the most like cost-efficient items in the game right now that gives you like every tank stat that you could ever need, right? Like it gives you health, armor, MR, ability haste. It's just an insanely broken item right now. So you get third item Zeeks, and then as a fourth item, you can kind of just build whatever you want, right? So like let's say this game, for example, I'm super far ahead. I can sit here and I can decide to just get my like a mirror mana. I think I actually lose this, by the way. Okay. So like since this game, for example, I'm like super far ahead, I can actually just get mirror mana. Or you can get like Ma, you can get Death Stance, you can get Serax. And the thing is, I haven't really experimented too much yet with like how fourth items feel. So that's the reason why I'm not super dead set on the idea of getting Manmune, because I think it could still kind of be grief, honestly. But it's like, it's something that can be done, you know? So we're just gonna like give it a shot this game and see how it does. I think Goddess is like taking the drag from here. Yeah, see. Perfect. Yeah, the reason why I thought that Carlos would be on the drag is because I saw one vision like walking here. So I knew it'd just be like free. So I'm gonna start building towards cleaver. So yeah, again, your third item, you're always gonna want to make it Zeke's, but the only thing is that your fourth item is kind of like where the build variety comes in. Cause like fourth item, it's like at that stage of the game, if you want, like imagine they're most AP, like why not just get more, you know? Nice. 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 So now I could probably just get the blue, and then I'll play for reset and just grab my cleaver. At this point, there's no reason to do anything else, right? Like, I'm so far ahead that if I just sit on my second item, I should never die. Just gonna grab this and then shadow top lane. Because I have, like, no camps up on this side of the map right now, so the only thing I can really do is just, like, play for some kind of thing here. Or I could even look on a mid dive. Like, diving Cassante isn't really something that I can do, but diving Kalista is. Oh, it's so sad. I mean, I think if I would have just, like, insulted on Nami, that I probably could have won that, honestly. Yeah, that was a little bit of an end play, though. Okay. Renekton still kills both, though, so it's whatever. Alright, now we just gotta start building Zeke's. I think what I'll probably end up doing here is just go for, like, Raptors, Wolves, Gromp, and then we can look on Dragon as well. Wait, I could just, like, ult on this and insta-kill. That's a balanced champion? Jesus Christ. Wait, whose CP is this? Cassante? Oh, wait, they just have FF. Okay. But anyway, so that's the new Eclipse Cleaver build. Probably one of the better builds that I've found for Hecarim up to now. I mean, there could still be like a hidden gem, but up to now, I think Eclipse Cleaver is probably going to be the best way for people to win their games. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, sub if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all for the next video where we'll be showcasing Cleanse Hecarim. Peace. Nice.